Hey there, listeners. The other day I posted a statement on social media. I was surprised in the response and how it resonated with people. Now, the statement was always remember those who helped you. Now, true success is never achieved alone, and taking time to remember and recognize those who helped you along the way is not just an act of gratitude, but a foundation for lasting relationships and authentic leadership. So let's discuss.
Welcome to Leadership is Changing. Each week, we and our guests provide information and insights through exploring leading change. This is taking your leadership to another level by finding the balance between executive excellence and personal well-being through stories that inspire real change. It's time to adapt in our fast-moving world when leadership is changing with your host, Denis Gianoutsos.
Hey, welcome to the Ask Dennis episode. This is a freestyle episode where I'm asked a question by our listeners, or I share my thoughts, experiences, and insights from working with many leaders around the globe. As I said in my introduction, this week I shared a message on social media that truly struck a chord with people. Always remember those who helped you. It's a simple idea, but yet it carries so much power, especially in leadership and in life. So we've got some questions to ask you actually as a listener. When was the last time you took a moment to really recognize the people who have been part of your journey? It's easy to get caught up in the rush of achieving goals and moving from one challenge to the next. But behind every success, there's always a team, a mentor, and a friend. So have you stopped to thank them, to really acknowledge what they've done for you? Here's another question for you. What do you need to do right now to show that you remember? In other words, take some action. Don't wait, take action now. Gratitude isn't just a nice thing to do, it's essential. And whether it's sending a quick message, making a call, or even giving a public recognition. Actually, here's another one. What about sending a written card? How often are people sending cards nowadays? When you get one of those and it's handwritten in the mail, wow, it's pretty special. But it's about making people feel seen and also valued. But here's the thing. Don't just turn up when you need something. That's a catch. You know what I'm talking about. We've all seen it. Those who only reach out when it benefits them. And people can see through that. In other words, they've got the BS radar up and they can see through it. But it's also the fastest way to lose credibility. Here's an example. You try and stay in touch with people or contact people on a regular basis, but over the next couple of years, they're busy, they don't respond. And then all of a sudden you get a message, a text, or you might get a LinkedIn DM, a direct message, and it goes along these lines. G'day, mate. I wonder, how you going? And I wonder, what do they want? How come they all of a sudden are reaching out to me? And it's happened to me several times. And if someone's been with you through the ups and downs, you need to make sure you stay in touch with that person. Keep that relationship alive, not because you want something, but because you are genuinely grateful for what the person has done to help you. Because you see, if you can be authentic and grateful, well, here's the truth. People don't care about your title or your achievements. What they remember is how you made them feel. That's what sticks. So be smart about it. Take the time to recognize the contributions people have made. It's not about checking a box. It's about being genuine in your gratitude. So stay connected and stay thankful. Because in the end, your success is a reflection of everyone who's helped you get there. Never forget that and never forget them. So what happens when you don't do these kind of things? Well, let's be real. When you don't take the time out to recognize the people who've supported you, you risk losing their trust, their respect, and ultimately their connection. Relationships, whether it's personal or professional, they're all built on mutual respect. When that's forgotten, people start to feel like just another name on your contact list, like a number, or you're just a number, right? And the thing here is that that's when things start to break down. Now, don't let it happen. So whether you're a leader in your organization or you're leading in your own life, the way you honor those around you sets the tone for your legacy. The people who've walked beside you, pushed you, challenged you, they're the ones who shaped your path. They deserve your gratitude, not just in words, but also in action. So here's the challenge to you, listener. Today, and I mean today, reach out to someone who's made a difference in your journey. It could be someone from your early career. It could be a colleague. It could be a coach, a mentor. Tell them specifically how they've impacted you and why it matters. Then keep it going. Make recognition a regular part of your leadership style. Be authentic about it, though. Be real. And because otherwise, people, as I said earlier on, people can actually see through it. Because true success is never a solo act. It's a collective effort. Always remember those who've helped you, because without them, you wouldn't be where you are today. And when you take the time out to recognize them, you're not just honoring the past, you're building a future grounded in trust, loyalty, and respect. Okay, your call to action, there's two of them. Okay, so first of all, who are you going to contact today and honor them and give them some recognition is number one. Number two is to download the PDF guide that's available for you in the show notes, which is the 10 proven ways to lead and thrive in today's world. It's an executive guide that's really got 10 main themes and 42 strategic insights. Really, it's actually come from all the interviews, the interviews I've done with leaders around the world on this podcast. And as part of my recognition to them, because I thank them often for being on the podcast and actually helping them or helping you by actually sharing their insights and their thoughts as well. And so what we've done is we've created this guide. It's fantastic. It's got those main themes, but also those 42 strategic insights. Hey, listeners, that's it for this episode. It's always a pleasure being with you. Thanks for joining me on the Leadership is Changing podcast. Until next time, bye for now.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Leadership is Changing with your host, Denis Gianoutsos. Each week, we and our guests provide information and insights through exploring leading change, inspiring executives and leaders to adapt and lead a bigger game in a fast-moving world.